Hello everybody and welcome to the cooldown timer update for October 7th, 2015. My name is Nifu and today I got 3 stories for you. So Apple seems to have recently altered their policy regarding the games that were going to be available on the upcoming revision of the Apple TV set-top box, where apparently now any games that are going to be available on there have to be completely playable using the included Siri remote. Which could be interesting because there were some games like Guitar Hero and a couple other games that were already announced for the Apple TV device, but they're not going to be playable with the little tiny remote. They have to be. They have to have a third-party controller. So it's going to be interesting to see how developers address this restriction, whether they modify games in order to make them compatible with the controller, whether games don't go on the Apple TV. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Second of all, Halo 5 has gone gold. I've never really followed the Halo series. I played the first one, PC gamer, so I never really had a console. I could only really play what was on the PC, but it's one of those franchises that provides me with a lot of comfort. You know, it's like, okay, there's a new Halo 5 or a new Halo game coming out. I feel okay, you know, it just gives me that amount of comfort. There's okay, everything's okay in the world, even though it's not. So the game has about, I think it was, an 8 to 12 hour average playtime for the main campaign, if that's your thing. Yeah. Third story is apparently the new update of iOS has broken quite a few of the Telltale games that were ported over for the iPhone or iPad. So Telltale's actually pulled a bunch of them from the App Store. If you already own them, you can still download them and try to play them if you don't have iOS 9. If you've got anything earlier, you should be able to play it, but they're working on a fix at the moment. I also have a little video for you. It's the part 1 of GameSpot's history of XCOM video, and it's about 10 minutes long, and it walks through all of the games that, all of the XCOM branded games that led up to, was it 2012? No. A couple years ago's XCOM Enemy Unknown. It was interesting. I mean, it dealt a lot with like intellectual property rights passing back and forth, and that's a weird area that I find entirely fascinating. But so I thought it was interesting. So check out that and all the other links and any other information about those discussions or topics that I just discussed in the description of this video. If you'd like to hear more from me, well, I hope you'll tune in, or you'll hop over to cooldowntimer.com on Saturday when our podcast, the Cooldown Timer podcast, returns. We'll probably chat about a couple of the topics that I just discussed today and yesterday, and if I do any more videos this week. It's going to be exciting, I hope. So if everything goes well, you'll see me again tomorrow. If not, you won't. Sorry. I'm still experimenting with the format here, so yeah, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.